How's it going, everybody? It's Mask here, and Yugi Muto has come back and graced us with his presence. Now, part of me is kind of like, I'm a little ticked that they announced Yugi was coming back so soon, right after I'd picked Union Attack as my super rare reward for hitting Plat. But whatever, not going to dwell on it. Chances are he's not even going to drop another one for us anyway. But this is level 40 Yugi Muto. I've brought back my deck that I've used before against him. I've tested a couple things. This is my third level 40 spawn now, and this is still the best deck I can find to farm him with. But I have a wide open invitation to you guys. If you have any ideas, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm definitely looking to improve this level 40 deck, but I certainly have a new idea for level 30. So I'm excited to share that with you guys. But we're going to jump in. This deck still revolves around getting Unhappy Girl out on the field. And we have many ways to pull into that. We have a total of 11 cards that we're okay opening up with, which makes this an extremely consistent deck. The Hunter of the 7 Weapons, obviously we set to rock, go to town. But the best thing, obviously, we want to get Unhappy Girl out. So opening up with Raimi. Now we just hope that he doesn't have... No, we're good. So we'll be able to kill Raimi here. We'll get to pull Unhappy Girl from our deck. Dun, da, da, da. Yeah, the damage hurts, but it's not enough to It's not enough to shut down the Unhappy Girl at all. Go for the highest attack, lock that down. And now, the biggest threats in the deck, obviously still being the Kuribo, which we have an Abyssal Designator for, and the Guardian Sphinx, which is fine, because we just constantly lock it down anyway. One of the things you got to keep in mind with this farm is you cannot fill your field until you are guaranteed that Big Koala is not the last card in your deck, or you will brick the end game because you won't be able to spawn the Piranha essentially. And the only other threatening things Yugi runs are order to charges, which we run 2 Roku fields to counter his 2 order to charge. It's sort of a race, but it's fine because all we need is to have all we need to do is get 2 Unhappy Girls out on the field, and you're immune to 1 order to charge because you can only order to charge 1 of them at that point. And by that time, we're either guaranteed to have 2 Unhappy Girls out or have drawn into one of our Roku fields to counter the order to charge in the first place. So we've definitely taken that into consideration. Go ahead, flip our own Seer here. Only ever place Seer in the 3rd slot if you have a lockdown person in attack mode. That's the only way you can guarantee you can clear the field. We can suicide out that Seer. This is going to be a Sphinx here. We need to make sure that's locked down with both people. But we do have a Roku field down right now, so it's not like he can unlock it. But if you forget to attack into the Sphinx, it will brick your entire farm. All he has to do is flip summon this once. But he can't flip summon it because it's locked down by Unhappy Girl. Got that Abyssal Designator. I'm just going to set it, get it out of my hand. Raimi is glossy, 1400. I might as well trade. I can make that trade. It's get my glossy points here. Why not? I will pull that Unhappy Girl. Yeah, speed the farm up a little as well. We just have to make a mental note at this point that we do not have any attack position monsters on the enemy side of the field. And we've gotten one back now, which is great. Oops. Shouldn't be a problem. 6 cards left. We're starting to set up for that end game. Of course, for the end game here, we're gonna have to summon our. Once we drawn into the Koala, which we have, that's how we know it's safe to fill the field. But I don't like to do that until just about as late as I can, because you can continue to gain card draw from Crystal Seers and such. I'll be able to Suicide Seer, which will draw me down to 4, draw me down to 3. Actually, for the next turn, it'll have me drawn down to 2. And when you have 1 card left in the deck is obviously when we're going to go for the end game here. The only possible bricking of this deck is filling your field and bottom decking Big Koala. Even if you bottom deck Big Koala, you can just summon Piranha on your second last turn, and it's totally fine. We're totally locked down. Double check that. We're good. Discard 2 cards. We don't need Raimi, and we don't need the 107 weapons. Rye May, sorry. Working on that one. Rye like the drink, May like the month. Now, part of me wants to have both of these Roku fields down, and it doesn't look like there's any reason not to. So we're going to go ahead and do that. 100% safe from any chance of him order to charging. Exactly like that. Now because he could potentially draw into another OTC on the second last turn. I would imagine, although he doesn't attack, he probably still has the programming to cast Order to Charge. So with 1 card left in the deck, we don't actually need the Unhappy Girl, so it is still fine to just summon the Koala. Oh, no. I'm worried about the... we need to keep an Unhappy Girl on the field, so we needed to either summon the 3rd one, or we can't do it this turn. Because of the Guardian Sphinx, got to keep that in mind. He could have flipped that and wrecked us. So we're going to go ahead and summon Piranha on this being our second last turn, so we can maintain the Unhappy Girl lockdown on the Sphinx. And now that it's the last turn, we can go ahead and tribute the Koala in over both Unhappy Girls. So we should have gotten the 3rd Unhappy Girl out. That was my mistake, forgetting about it. But it literally doesn't make a difference. It's just not as fluent, I find. Secret Pass to Treasures going down onto Piranha. Don't Roku field your own spell. That wouldn't be good. And yeah, Secret Pass. Now Gift to the Martyr. We have the Roku field down, which keeps us safe from the potential of an Order to Charge interrupting any of these combos. And don't forget to Abyssal Designator, Dark Fiend. That's going to pop the Karibo. And boom, there's the Piranha. Gone through. We're good. Oh, Gamma the Magnet Warrior, and it's glossy. There's a good drop. So this only hit 7,800. I guess we had hit 7,800 with 800 points in glossy. That's actually a ton. I think I was supposed to try to get... Oh, no. Can I get low life? Can I actually like budget myself getting low life and comeback victory? Trap, activated spell, glossy cards on the brink, comeback victory. Yeah. So. Low life. We needed to put low life into this as well. That's where I missed lowering my life points. How do I usually do that? Leave one of their monsters unlocked and just let them kill off, like an attack mode Seer, perhaps, to drop the life below 1,000. That would have put this into... So that would have been another 500. That would have put us at 8,300. So it would have been a 75... Yeah, it's a 7,500 base farm. So it's not quite 8K. 7,500 with 5,000 or 500 points in glossy to get you over the edge, which is not terribly hard with these setups, but I see how it's not guaranteed. But this is still the best level 40 Yugi Muto farm I have access to at the moment, I would say. Oh, and you know what? If you worry about the score, we can union attack this. We could turn this into a union attack farm, and that would certainly push you easily into the 8Ks, guaranteed. Obviously, I don't have the heart to even release a video about a union attack farm when you're farming for union attack. It just seems like the biggest troll move ever. But drop your Piranha, drop your gift, add in 2 union attacks and Vassal, and then you need to make space for that, so you simply drop 1 Hunter with the 7 weapons. You got the fusion, and if you... Actually, you might be able to forego the fusion points too, because you're getting a whole bonus 1,000. So really, you could just drop... You could drop gift... We could drop Piranha, add Vassal, 2 Union attacks, drop the entire Fusion Summon and add in Beast of Serket and Temple of the Kings. So it drops one card on the front half of the combo, adds one in the back half, and then you simply leave. Make sure you're leaving one other monster on the field with your Blue Eyes and your Vassal at the end, and you have a piece of cake, perfect Union attack farm. I'm actually going to switch over to that myself for the rest of this event, so I will build it in front of you guys. Where are we at? Gift of the Martyr I said I would drop. Incoming Vassal. Now I've been blessed with 2 copies of Union Attack myself. And I said I needed to drop the Piranha obviously, and now we're adding in the Beast of Serket combo. It would be just as easy to use Summoner of Illusions. Except for it doesn't get the Tribute Summon. I like the points from the Tribute Summon that Serket gets, and that's the reason I still run him in most of my farms. So that looks good. We're going to Serket out, which is fine. We just dropped the Fusion altogether. Cards remain the same. We got the same core. Endgame is Serket, Temple, Vassal, Double, Union, Designator, which can actually be done at any time, so it's not really endgame, so just Secret Pass to the Treasures. 6-card endgame, we can carry it in our hand the entire time, and Yugi doesn't have any field removal presence anyway, so he could simply set pieces if you needed to. There's my level 40 Union Attack version of the farm that we've converted it to at the end. I'm going to run this for the rest of the event for myself, but like I said, I had to put it a non-Union Attack farm. I did not... It's too shoving it right in your nose. If you're looking to farm Yugi, you're going out of your way to farm him, you're probably looking for Union Attack. So I'm not going to make you... That's like putting an econ in a Kaiba farming video. Come on. What are we doing? Level 40. Oh, well, here we go. Level 40 pops up. Here comes the Union Attack version. We might as well give it a dry run. No reason why not to at this point. Alright, Yugi, what are you up to? Open up with the unhappy girl. Blessed. We're not fooling around this farm. He's like, we're getting this done. Doing it right. We even got a Roku field. Phew. I should have popped the deck list up into the top right, but you guys saw me make it, so you know exactly what's going on. We'll Crystal Sear it. It's not glossy, but it speeds us up anyhow. We got one glossy Raimi down there, or Raime down there I want to rotate. We can suicide it into beta, which is great. Or not. Oh, Valkyrin. Oh, that's intense. Whoa, that's terrifying. Holy smokes. Lock down your cards properly, guys. That's scary. We had everything locked down, or he would have had lethal with that Valkyrin. But you gotta always remember to attack every single turn. Never miss it. Never miss an attack. They're both glossy. We're gonna get them both out. Holy smokes, though, that Valkyrin. I was like, oh, is it over? No, it's not. Okay, we're good. Whew. That's funny, because he doesn't often get to summon that versus me. Mega Rock. Holy smokes. The back-to-back supers. We're taking Unhappy again, sure. Designator we can bottom deck that, that's no problem. I'm getting the second Unhappy out, I'm nervous. Once you have complete lockdown with 2 Unhappy Girls and a Roku field on the field, you are safe, 100% safe. Right now, but right now, like for example, this turn, if he popped 2 Union attacks, I'd be safe now because we got Valkyrin locked down actually. But, not Union attacks, Order to Charges I'm saying. We're totally protected from the first Order to Charge, and then the fact that he gets a second Order to Charge simply won't matter to us once we finish this. Oh, we have Glossy Hunters even. It's worth constantly suiciding cards every turn for those glossy points, and that's what I mean. It's quite easy to really fill this deck full of glossy cards to just make even the non-union version, which is a base of 7,500. It's pretty easy to hit 8k with, but this Union Attack version will hit 8k. Get that Sphinx locked down. It can completely brick us. I'm locking it down twice. For example, if he somehow had 2 ordered charges, popped my one person who was not locking that Sphinx down, so we blocked the first one, then he could flip it up and brick us. Gonna continue to suicide these things that are glossy. See how many glossy points we can get this farm. Dragon, sure. Complete lockdown with both. Farm's done. We've completely completed it now. Now it's the only way we can brick this now is if I actually screw up. For example, if I summoned this unhappy girl before having the koala in my hand. I'm not going to bother with the speed up. I just want to keep suiciding these. Because if you leave it face down, it won't die, and you lose the opportunity to suicide another person next turn. Because you have to waste next turn's battle phase killing off your Crystal Seer. Where's my next glossy? This Raimi here. Let's keep going. We're going to break 1,000 glossy points this farm. Still triple lockdown. Check that every turn. That's the only way this goes south. Okay, we got no and no. Monsters still no. Okay, so we're just setting ourselves up for the regular finish to this. I still haven't seen that koala yet, so I can't summon that unhappy girl. He hasn't even gotten his first order to charge out, which is really funny. We can set one of these union attacks just to make room in our hand. Oh, I'm not going koala. Wow. Here I am, basing my entire farm around the fact that... Oh, I'm really glad I noticed that right now, because you cannot summon the third unhappy girl when you're running the Circuit version, because you don't have a double tribute. You have no ability to open up anything. You have no ability to open up space on the field. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll do that next turn. We'll pop Designator next turn. Something I don't need here is unhappy girl. That's it. That's it. Everything else I need. Could have set Designator if I was really desperate, but we'll activate this. It guarantees us the comeback victory. Obviously not low life, we don't need it. Dark Fiend, almost just randomly clicked that. It'll open us up to comeback victory. There's 500 points, might as well get it. Mind you, I'm pretty sure we would have had no damage, which is the same, 500. Secret Pass, Circuit. We had to use Abyssal anyway, so we needed to use Abyssal this turn, because if we had used it next turn, we would not have gotten comeback or no life. Not that I think that's even necessary. So second last turn, we are going to summon the Vassal. Roku Fuel is on the bottom of this deck, so on the off chance that he gets 2 order to charges this turn, we might actually be in trouble. But I don't think that's going to happen, because I think he would actually... Oh, he's got no normal monsters on the field to even use order to charge. That's why he hasn't even been trying to do it. That's funny. So we're going to open up, just rotate through stuff. We got Secret Pass. I always like to do it absolutely first with the Vassal. No, we're not Roku fielding. Union attack, sure. Circuit comes in, and then with the Unhappy Girl as a conduit on the side of Blue Eye's ultimate here, which I certainly hope I have in here. Oh my gosh, my heart just dropped for a second. It's like, oh, we forgot the fusion monsters. We probably could have done it. Can we have done it with 4,200 times 2 plus 800 plus 700? Oh my gosh, if we had to use Master of Oz, it would not have been enough. We would have been at 9,900, so I'm so glad we had Blue Eye's ultimate in there. And yeah, here we go. We're good. Boom. Boom. There's over 10k. We got the Karibo, so we're good. Taking us home. Now this should be a base of well over, not well over, but this farm should base over 10k. It should. We're hitting 8,400. You know what? It might not have. It might not have. Let's see here. No, certainly did not. So where did we get points here that we didn't last time? So we have comeback victory. So we are losing the tribute points, or the fusion summoning points, which is something I could have simply left in for another 400. So we had 900 glossy. So as this farm just played out without actually achieving low life, which is something we could aim for, but it would be hard. The Unhappy Girl farms don't really allow you to go for low life as easily as others do. Comeback victories. We scored 8,400, but we had 900 glossy points. So this was once again a 7,500 base farm, which is really interesting because we got effect damage only. I feel like I'm totally missing something here. We never used a Roku Field, which is another 100 points. We never had to use Roku Field, which is a trap activation, which would have brought us to 8,500, and so it would have been it's a 7,600 base farm if you have to use Roku Field. Regardless, this worked. If you don't have the glossy cards for this, you're just gonna have to add in a couple life-altering cards. Take out the hunters. I mean, a 9-card safe draw is definitely good. There's really not a need for the hunter with the 7 weapons. You could throw in, instead of those 2, you have a handful of options. Obviously, put the fusion back in is my first suggestion. You put the fusion summon back in. Take out 1 hunter. It only adds 1 to our cards, but it's not hand clogging because Fusion Gate just gets played automatically. So really, there wasn't a reason to take the fusion out of this deck in the first place. I would put the fusion back in. In fact, well, I have the glossy cards to do it, so I don't have to, but I'm probably going to do it anyway, so then I don't have to worry about constantly suiciding them. So we'll jump into the deck list one last time here. I would suggest to you running the fusion. So we'll take out Temple, we'll take out Circuit, we'll take out Hunter with the 7 weapons, and we're going to add in Koala. Oh, but with the fusion, we need more than just an Unhappy Girl on the field with Vassal. That's the problem with going the fusion route. So I would just leave it. I'd leave it as is, because there's no way to really guarantee any other monster on the field other than a Happy Girl with your Master of Oz. The only other thing, no, we don't want to actually naturally fusion summon Blue Eyes Ultimate. That'd be way too clunky. I'd leave it as is. If you don't have the glossy points to hit 8k, take out your hunters, add in more Abyssal Designators or just ways to lower your life. Don't use them during the duel. Set them on the field. You still have, just have 1 Roku Field set at a time. Set the other one if you need to. You can get away with activating 1 Abyssal Designator early. 3k life is fine to carry. You won't suicide into you as long as you have the field locked. And you can set your other life lowering cards on the side because he doesn't have any spell removal, so they're fine. They can sit there on the field. So you can achieve low life. Honestly, just achieving under 1,000 life points makes both of these naturally 8k farms. So that's it. If you don't have the glossy, you just need to take out the hunters and add ways to lower your life to 1,000, and you're solid. You're at 8k. Hopefully, you're gonna get Union Attack or the Magnet Warriors was one I really wanted to. I want to build a Magnet Warrior deck, so I'm pretty pumped about that. We got that Gamma, which is great. Anyhow, I will be back with a level 30 deck. I got a new idea for Yugi Muto level 30, so I'm excited to share that with you guys. Thanks for checking this out. Smash that subscribe button. Check us out on twitch.tv/MasKScarin. We got Facebook and Twitter up there. That's how you know we're going live. And for anybody who made it this far in the video, I have some crazy exciting news. We got our email from Twitch. We got accepted as a partner. We got partnered on Twitch, so we're going to have a sub button coming live, hopefully later this week. And I've just been doing that all morning, just randomly, uncontrollably yelling. It's so exciting. I had to share that with you guys. If you made it this far in the video, you are amongst the first to know. We got accepted as a partner by Twitch. So that's all I got for you guys today. Join our Discord channel. You'll find the link of that down in the description below. And if you guys have any ideas on other ways to farm Yugi Muto at level 40, share with me in the comments down below. I'm looking for other methods. I trialed it about 2 to 3 times before I recorded this video, and I really couldn't find anything else that I thought worked as well as this did. He's just got too many weird quirky things like the Guardian Sphinx. The Guardian Sphinx bricks any kind of stalling attempt that we can really do. We can't go with Labyrinth Builder Dimension Gate Banish because of Valkyrin being stronger than 3,000. He would just attack into us anyway. And yeah, no, this is all I could really figure out. But I'll stop blabbing. Thanks for checking us out, guys. Stay classy.